Alright, hello and welcome back to the Steins visual novel. My name is GamerGuy4You on this channel, and let us continue. So we just got done reading the description of John Tater. We're interrupting, Okabe is interrupting Dr. Nakabachi's press conference. He's hearing from John Tater, whatever. And you call yourself an inventor? Wow, he's really throwing it to him. Someone throw this man out, Nakabachi says. You're the one we should throw out, Doctor. Have you no shame? You have no right to call yourself an inventor. Shut your mouth, you little pest. Just then, someone grabs my arm from behind. Quite convinced it's an official here to throw me out, I turn around to glare him down. Unhand me, you... Huh? There she is. There she is. It's a girl about my age. Convenient. Shush, stomach. Her intense stare seems to challenge me. I take a step back. Her face looks somehow familiar. Where have I seen her before? Oh. We haven't met, but I know her face. It's Makise Kurisu. A few days ago, my friend Daru showed me a magazine article titled Girl Genius Gives Lecture in Akihabara. The article was about a 17-year-old girl who had just graduated from an American university. Her thesis was even published in a major scientific journal. Girl genius Makise Kurisu. I recognized the stubborn-looking girl from her photograph. This is neat. I guess you can pause it if you want to read that stuff. I guess I'll skip over it, I guess. She's even wearing the exact same scowl. That doesn't look too bad to me. Oh well. Now there it is. You can. That's definitely a bit more aggressive looking. What business could such a genius girl have with me? She takes a quick look around the room, then turns back to me with a stern expression. Could you come with me for a moment? Kurisu says. What's with the attitude? She's obviously not staff, and there's no way that the Makise Kurisu would be working with someone like Dr. Nakabachi. Which means, no. You're with the organization? Huh? Kurisu says. If their tendrils have gotten this far, then I've made a grave mistake. Stop fooling around and come with me, Kurisu says. Eh? My outburst has already attracted too much attention. Yeah, no kidding. Nakabachi in particular looks like he wants to rip my head off. It must be mortifying to be exposed as a fraud by a bright young man like myself. Anyway, I mustn't draw any more attention to myself. If the organization gets wind of my presence here, it could endanger Mayuri, to say nothing of these ignorant civilians. I let Makise Kurisu lead me out of the assembly hall. It looks like it's still low quality. We'll have to try and fix that next time. I think literally next time, because this is the last one I'm doing right now. Try anything and people are sure to notice. What will your superiors say then? Rintaro says. Okabe says. Kurisu says, what are you talking about? She glares at me, quite fiercely at that. Attractive though she may be, there is no innocence in her eyes. A beautiful agent, unmatched in cruelty. My heart beats in exhilaration from the danger. Looks like chaos really does get my blood pumping. Hehehe. I just need to ask you something, Kurisu says. Okabe says, what makes you think I'll answer? I know how the organization operates. Kurisu says, what's with this organization stuff? Instead of answering, I take out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. I've been caught by an organization agent. Yes, it's Makise Kurisu. She's a dangerous one. No, it's fine. I'll find a way to... Kurisu suddenly snatches the phone from my hand. What skill! I didn't have time to react. What are you doing? Okabe says. Kurisu says, huh? Your phone's off. Kurisu says, who were you talking to? Her eyes pierce deep into my soul. I quickly look away. She's good. Is she trying to attack my sense of identity in order to cause a mental break? Recover. This isn't enough to sway me. Your techniques don't work on me, but I'll tell you anyway. That's no ordinary phone. It's designed to deactivate the moment it leaves my hand. I can't do a epic laugh like Okabe can. Such measures are necessary to maintain secrecy. I know things that could get me killed. I quickly retrieve my phone and wipe the cold sweat off my forehead. Whew, that was close. Kurisu says, so, you talk to yourself? This is bad. Ordinary methods don't work on Makise Kurisu, the genius girl. On the contrary, she's the one psyching me out. Darn, looks like I'll have to make a tactical retreat. If I can just find an opening. Suddenly, Kurisu steps up to me with a serious expression. She stares right at me, her huge eyes blazing with strength of will. Such fire, I can't look away. Could someone with such pure eyes really be an organization agent?
さっき私に何を言おうとしたんですか?
Kurisu says, what were you trying to tell me earlier? Earlier?
さっきとはいつのことだ?
What are you talking about? Okabe says, I'll just call him Okabe. Rintaro.
ほんの15分くらい前、会見が始まる前に。
Kurisu says, about 15 minutes ago, before the conference started. Nonsense, this is the first time we've met. I was with Mayuri and that Upatoi 15 minutes ago.
私に何か言おうとしましたよね。すごく悲しそうな顔をして。
Kurisu says, you were trying to tell me something, right? You looked really upset. Is this a trap? It does seem like one of the organization's dirty tricks. No, Kurisu is certainly not a trap. There are different kinds of traps in anime. So, one of the organization's dirty tricks. But would this girl do something that underhanded?
まるで今にも泣き出しそうで、それにすごく辛そうでした。
You looked like you were going to start crying any second, Kurisu said.
どうして? 私、前にあなたと会ったことありますか?
Kurisu says, why? Have we met before? She seems sincere. That makes her even more suspicious. That's right, don't let her beauty fool you. She's a cold, calculating secret agent. If I show the slightest vulnerability, I'm done for.
そういえば、なんで私の名前知ってるんです?
And how do you know my name? Kurisu asks.
俺はすべてお見通しなのだ。
Ah, Rintaro says, my knowledge has no limits. He's trying to impress her. I am a mad scientist, after all.
天才少女。次会うときは敵同士だな。
Rintaro says, genius girl, our next meeting shall be as enemies.
Huh?
Huh? She says.
さらばだ。
Farewell, muhahahahaha, he says. I spin around and take off down the stairs, ignoring her call to stop, like I'd listened to the enemy.
期間目。あれほどのエージェントを送り込んでくるとは、ついに本気になったようだな。
Darn the organization. They must be serious if they're sending in agents like her. I run all the way down to the 4th floor and check behind me. Once I'm convinced Makise Kurisu's not tailing me, I sigh while rubbing my temples.
だが、俺はまだ奴らに捕まるわけにはいかんのだ。
But I can't let them capture me yet, Rintaro says. Well then, what do I do now? My mission was to attend the conference and evaluate Dr. Nakabachi's research. Now that I know he's a fraud, there's no real point in going back. I guess I'll just go home. But wait, aren't I forgetting something important? Let's see now, what is it? Darn, I left Mayuri behind. I knew she'd be a liability. I shouldn't have brought her along. I was trying to prioritize her safety, but got careless. I'll try calling her first. If she's all right, then I can just have her meet me here. We're gonna have to end it in a moment. With that in with that thought in mind, I take out my phone, I turn it on, and it rings just as I do. An email. We gotta hold off because we gotta hold off. So until next time. So I think I'll toss this bundle out and see if I get any feedback on it, and then maybe do things a little different or not. So we'll see. So anyhow, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more Steins Gate visual novel. Definitely invest into it. It's good stuff. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you up ahead. Take her cool.